All right, review 4. We are solving each equation. When I see the parentheses, that means I need to distribute in. So I get negative 16 minus 6r equals 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 8 is 16r. I'm going to move the smallest r, so negative 6 is smaller. Add 6r to both sides. Negative 16 equals 6 plus 22r minus 6 for both sides. Negative 22 equals 22r. Divide by 22, it's getting squishy. R is equal to negative 1. Problem 2, same thing, parentheses mean I distribute in. 7x minus 21 equals 33 minus 2x. The 2x is the smaller one, so I'm going to add it to both sides. If you need to, you can drop a dashed line. 9x minus 21 equals 33. Add 21. 9x is equal to 54. Divide by 9, and x is equal to 6. Problem 3. I have parentheses on this side, so I have 29 plus x equals negative 6x. Two negatives make a positive 36. I'm going to add the 6x over 29 plus 7x equals 36. Minus the 29. 7x is equal to that's weird. 7, okay, then 2 is 0. Divide by 7, and x is equal to 1. 24 plus 8r equals 3 times 7 is 21r. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Move the r that's the smallest, minus 8r. 24 equals 13r minus 15. Add 15, add 15. 9, 3. Divide by 13, divide by 13, and r is equal to 3. Problem 5, I have 18 plus 7v equals 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21 with 1v. The smallest v I'm going to move. 18 equals 18 plus 14v minus 18. Minus 18 cancels out, so 0 equals 14v. Divide by 14, and v is equal to 0. 6, I have an 8, negative 16n, negative 24 equals 14 plus 3n. Smaller n, let's see, the negative's the smaller one technically, so we're going to add 16n. Add 16n. Negative 24 equals 14 plus 19n minus the 14. 8, 3 equals 19n. Divide by 19, and you should get a negative 2. On problem 7, we have 8n. Distribute the negative 8 in. Negative 8n minus 16. The n's I'm going to combine together. 8 and 8 makes 16n. Negative 16 drops down. Divide by 16 and n is equal to negative 1. 6n minus 28 stays the same. 6n minus 24 minus 6n minus 6n. N's cancel out. Negative 28 equals negative 24. Uh-oh, this is not true. That means there is no solution. I'm going to give you one more example on the side. Let's say I had gotten negative 24 equals negative 24. This one is true, which means it would be infinite solutions. I could choose any number and plug it in, and it would be true. In this one, I can't choose any number. There's no number I can plug in that would make this equal to each other. All right, solve each equation. Hint, factor first. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to factor them. X breaks up in the front. Multiples of 8, 1 and 8, 2 and 4. I need the one that adds to 6. 1 and 8 adds to 9, 2 and 4 add to 6. They're both positives. X squared, 8, when I add them, 6. That works. Because I am solving, that means x equals, opposite of positive 2 is negative 2, would make that equal to 0. And opposite of positive 4 would be a negative 4 to equal it to 0. Alright, factor. X and x, multiples of 2 are 2 times 1, and that's it. So that's all we get. I need a positive 1, which means the bigger number needs to be positive, and the smaller number is negative. X squared multiplied negative 2, add together, positive 1. That works. To find my solutions, opposite of positive 2 is a negative 2. Opposite of a negative 1 is a positive 1. For our solutions, factors. I factor. X breaks into the front. 15 is 1 times 15, or 3 and 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, that gives me 8 when I add them together. But it is a negative 8, which means they both need to be negatives. X times x is x squared. Negative 3 times negative 5 is positive 15. Add them together, negative 8. That's true. Therefore, our solutions are 3, and opposite of negative 5 is a positive 5. So if I plugged it in, it would make it a 0 for the factor. 12. Factor. X. Multiples of 5 are only 5 and 1. Makes a positive 6, so both of them are positives. X squared multiplied 5. Add together 6. That's true. My solutions are negative 5, because that would make it a 0 when I put them together, and negative 1 for my solutions to solve it. Factor. X goes in front. Multiples of 2 are only 2 and 1, but this time they need to be 3, so they need to add them. X times x is x squared. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 equals 3. My solutions, x equals negative 2, and x equals negative 1.